rocks in the sand, no more can't say hardcore truths with a splash of contrast, cause it's the Illegal Opinions Podcast.
Welcome to Intimate Moments with the Illegal Opinions.
All right,
I'm your host, Sam Ridley, and I'm here to take you on a journey through your own mind with Sky Daddy, Marcus Palmer.
You gotta stop calling me that, man.
I think it's not creepy as long as I don't say. Well, actually, I said it that way, so now.
Yeah.
What up, y'all? What's cracking in this bitch? Welcome to the Illegal Opinions Podcast, the last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind to leave mad. The choice is yours. I am the man you love to hate, Sam Ridley, in the building.
Sam, you get on my last
This will be a good one. I can feel
nerve.
it. I can feel it.
Okay.
Here with my main 100 grain Marcus Palmer in the building. What's cracking with you, bro?
What's up, man?
What's good? What's good? Chilling like a motherfucker.
Chilling like a well.
That was my shit. That was my shit on Martin when he did that joint.
That was
people listening don't remember that. That's old school Martin. Chilling like a motherfucker. Go back and watch old Martin stand up. Not Def Jam, like his actual.
Was that You So Crazy, right?
Yeah, man.
Yo, my mom caught me watching that shit one day.
Oh yeah, we weren't supposed to be watching none of that, bro.
Yo, she's man, and I must have been, God, like 12 when that came out.
Dog, the era of comedy that we love, maybe I'm speaking for me, but that I love so much,
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to be listening to or watching.
Yeah.
At all. Like I had Martin Lawrence's Talking Shit. That was one of his specials, and that was one of my favorite ones. And Robin Harris and Bebe's Kids.
Yeah.
Cracking up at the piccolo player and shit. Like
yeah.
those specials was like, I have to try this one day. You know, like
right.
it was just a magical thing to see and hear.
Yeah, watching Def Comedy Jam back then was just like you had to watch that shit on extra quiet.
Yeah.
Because like that shit was just different. It was a different. I mean, I guess it was almost like it was taboo still, even after Eddie Murphy came through and did his thing. To talk like that on stage into a fucking camera, I think just like you don't do that.
Eddie was different it was like a production. When HBO did it, it kind of
Richard Pryor as well. Let's not forget about Richard.
Richard, you know, like hopefully anybody listening ain't going, well, they didn't mention Richard. You stupid as fuck. Like I hate people to do that. Anyway, yeah. With Def Jam, it was more accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Raw and you know, the Richard specials and stuff. It was like you had to be watching HBO late night, and that's when the parents sent you to bed. I used to see Def Jams from going with my sister to her boyfriend's house, and they'd have it on like a VHS tape, and they didn't care if I was in the room,
right?
Because they was damn near too young to be watching it too. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. Like it was
good times,
the greats,
good times,
the greats. But yeah, shout out to Spotify listeners, man. Our YouTube people that wait for the videos to drop. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much. We expanding, we growing. I know y'all loving the content, and we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Me and Marcus ain't going nowhere.
I got nowhere to go, nigga.
How about up? Like, can we do that?
We could go up. We could glow up. We just can't go out. Man.
Oh, no, that's true. That's true. Everything closed like a motherfucker, man. So what you do this week since everything shut down?
I just kicked it at the crib. I got into some shit on Netflix. A couple of things I've been watching.
Well, that sounds
Academy,
great. Tell me more. No. Oh yeah, I haven't finished it yet.
I haven't either. I didn't even finish my sentence, nigga. You just jumping in.
I know. I do that. That's cool.
That I've been watching Last Chance U, which is something that I watch every time it comes out.
Last Chance U.
Last Chance U. It's about different community colleges, and it has like basically the teams are stacked up with people that used to be I guess Power 5 conference type of players, and they fucked up somehow grades wise, disciplinary issues, or they got cut because they weren't performing, and now they're going to these smaller community colleges in the middle of fucking nowhere when they're leaving a big school and try to play their way back into a scholarship to go to a big college. And it's more, I mean, it's really, I mean, it's rated R. They out there cursing and shit. It's not like no ESPN type bullshit where it's, everything is kind of
It's not cut or
curtailed to be a happy ending. Like a lot of this shit is really motherfuckers not making it. Motherfuckers got babies.
that's the
and shit like
majority
that.
of what
Like,
happens.
Yeah, like the real shit.
So they show you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
all of
That's
it. Like,
what's up then.
It shows you people getting scholarships. It shows you people getting cussed out by coaches. It shows coaches getting thrown out of fucking games for bugging out, because you're talking about community colleges. People don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I think even the avid sports fan would like it, just because it tells different. It's more than sports. There's a story behind it. So man, I did that shit.
That's interesting. But
Yeah,
even what you just said, they always show the people making it, going into the NFL, going into the NBA. And the reality is the majority of you are not going there. Like, yeah, you got your dream, but you either gonna get hurt or just not picked up, or you're not somewhere that the scouts is out. That's just what it is. So
you might have to play your way onto a roster somewhere, like these cats are doing. Like, 'cause a lot of these places, there are people that are just from that town that can't go anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to this small college and just try to play onto a larger roster. And I mean, these motherfuckers ain't going to class the way they should, cheating on reports, skipping practice, going out and getting caught stealing out of people's rooms. I mean, it's a lot of shit going on. So if you haven't checked it out, the first 4 seasons, the coaches are super wild, just wild, cursing out kids, fucking getting into it. This 5th season is a little different. The coach is a little more mild. It's actually based in California this season, so it's a little different. Before it's based out of Mississippi and Kansas or Kentucky or some shit like that. But if you into it, check it out. If you got nothing to do, check it out. If you ran through all your Netflix shit that you would usually watch, check it out. Did that. Went to my mother's house just for her her weekend birthday celebration.
Did you apologize?
No, I ain't apologize for what.
Remember last pod when you I don't know, kicked her about that motherfucker?
I didn't kick her out.
That's the narrative I'm painting, because that's how it sounded.
Well, yeah, that's how it sounded. I didn't kick her out. I let her know I had other shit to do, and you can watch TV at home. So go there.
It's your mom, man. Damn.
Man, one day we're gonna get into a real conversation about how people have different relationships with their parents than maybe some other friends do. And we'll break that shit down.
This is the sad part. Like, everything I'm giving you shit about with that, I 100% understand.
Get out.
I've been cussed out for nothing before. And I'm like, you know what? I couldn't live with you now.
Now I'm older. You want to come and be at my crib all the time? Nah.
I know I lived at yours for a while, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I ain't gonna do that.
Shut up.
Went over there, chilled. It's kind of weird, man. Like being around people that kind of are stuck in a mindset, and a lot of that. I'm not trying to shit on Pensacola, Florida, but a lot of people down there are like that. They just kind of stuck in a way. And I mean, you see somebody 10 years ago, 20 years ago, they're the same people, man, and doing the same, country ass shit. And it's really eye opening going over there and seeing those people. You're like, yo, man, what the fuck?
When we start doing these shits live across the country, we can't go to Pensacola. I'm like, they go that Marcus Palmer motherfucker. He already been talking about.
Come on, man.
Been talking cash about Pensacola. I think every time you bring up Pensacola, you mention that it's a shithole. Like it's some shit to just go with it. Like,
Pensacola is just one of those places where I've talked to people. They're like, "Oh man, you from Pensacola?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was born there, but I was kind of raised everywhere." "Oh man, Pensacola's so beautiful." I'm like, "Where did you go?"
That's what I'm saying, though. I told you I've been to Pensacola, and I didn't get the hood vibe from it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think I might have been like 12. So
people don't go there to visit family mostly. People go there to go to the beach. They might go downtown to the park, to the French Quarter or the festival, whatever it's called.
So the parts that you're talking about, I don't know nothing about.
Yeah, nah, like that shit is just like,
It sounds like you're bringing it from a neighborhood, growing up, having to be there.
Yeah, being
standpoint,
there, fighting and shit. And then I know, like in Pensacola, I'm light skinned ass motherfucker, so I had to fight all the time.
You're not light skinned. Well,
Telling you, dog.
you're not dark skinned, but
She's just different. But no, did that shit, man. And I've just been back here, just working and trying to get some of our our more of our content up. Really, we had a conversation off mic, so we don't.
yeah.
That's
Because
really it, man.
what and just for the people listening, man, and I know I already shouted y'all out that listen on the various platforms, but your listenership is paramount. And what I've found is the people that it's hard to get somebody hooked on a new product, right?
Yeah.
But the people that check us out stay. They're like, these cats is on to something. They're talking about something. So those of you that are already on board, man, don't let this be your best kept secret. Tell somebody. And you know what? This is the thing too. Motherfuckers don't want to hear nothing from somebody they think ain't already on. So like when you tell people, hey, check out this podcast, my friend Sam's podcast. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be like, oh, it's this comedian out in LA. Oh man, these cats got it. Or just play the bitch and go shit. Go in another room and let them just earshot it, and then they'll pick it up. But for whatever reason, if it's sort of like if you're like, hey, yeah, man, who's this rapper? Oh, this is my homeboy, man. He work over at Home Depot. He rap. You're automatically like, oh, it's Home Depot ass rapper. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what I thought about Denzel Washington when you did that.
The
Equalizer. I don't know why. A rapping ass Denzel.
No, I don't even want to see that. That sounds weird.
Oh, you think he can pull it off? He can't pull it off. He can't pull off a fucking rapping role.
He cannot. He cannot. His cadence is wrong for that. Old retired rapper.
He could be Silk the Shocker.
Oh.
Old Silk. All right.
He'd get an Oscar for that shit. Silk the Washington
to make it sound good. Shit.
I know they'd be like, damn, this dude can spit. This ain't Silk. Hey, didn't he go platinum though? I think Silk the Shocker went platinum.
Oh, I'm sure. Anything No Limit did went platinum.
Mia X did not go platinum. I hope that didn't happen. If Mia X went platinum,
I know everything they put out at one, especially in the South. Everything they put out, you were not even fucking listening to it in FYE, scanning that bullshit ass code under them sweaty ass sweaty ass earphones people had and shit.
That's probably where COVID-19 started. Like we all in there just won't know sanitizing wipes or nothing. We were just going in there scanning barcodes, listening to music.
Standing behind another motherfucker over there, goddamn jamming with the headphones on. He put them shits down. You go right over there and put that blueprint.
What is it? Leave it on.
You go. Oh man, what you get into over this last week though, man?
It was my son's birthday, man. My little guy turned 11, man. So that was great. Took him to one of my best kept secrets, and I'm not gonna tell y'all now because niggas ruin things. Okay. Took him to a cool little spot that I found. It's a spot that has a swimming pool in it, but nobody's ever fucking there. Right. So I was like, get him out the house. My oldest didn't really get to do much for his birthday, but he's a home kid anyway. He understood. That was when COVID was like, if you go outside, you're going to die. Like, it's like Bird Box out there.
Right.
So, I took him to that. He really enjoyed himself.
Fucking movie.
We're going to talk about that one day, too. And then at 11, I know you're not into it, but in the Harry Potter fandom, when you turn 11, you can sort into your respective houses. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, all that sort of thing. So he got to do that, and he was dumb excited to do it. So I got to put a video together. Home. You do it on the website, like on the Harry Potter website or whatever.
It's like a fucking the 5 love languages. You go in there and
kind of. Actually, yeah, it's a quiz. It is. It's kind of a quiz. So he did that. He was all excited about it. He got in his Harry Potter house. Now he's got a home. But we went all out for it. Like when my oldest, I was like, got to do the same thing. So
yeah,
I don't know if you've seen the Harry Potter movies. Like an owl comes and gives you a letter saying you've been accepted into the wizarding school. So I ordered that, and it comes and it's like, hey, it's his name and like where he's normally at in the house is written on it, and it's like you've been accepted, and here's your ticket onto the train to platform 9 3/4. Like it's a whole thing, man.
So what if you wake up one day and he ain't there because he took his ass to the train station?
I'm gonna be like, how the fuck did you get over there? I'm be like, he a wizard for real, nigga. He got powers. We could have had all his rent paid. Yeah, man.
That's dope though, man. That's dope. Like let a kid be a fucking kid, man.
Yes, man.
God
Especially
damn.
now. Especially now with everything they going through. And I know my East Coast listeners that heard last week's, the kids are getting into this distance learning thing, and they're in the middle of their second week now. So that's been interesting seeing how that goes. And I
How's
was
it
like,
going?
it's just going pretty good, man. There's little hiccups in it where, like I was saying last pod, these 100-year-old teachers don't want to conform to it. But
Yeah.
as far as the kids go, he finding out real fast, like Denzel said in Training Day, you federally fucked now. Like, if you don't do your homework, I immediately know. All of it's digital. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, I left it in my backpack, I forgot to give it to the teacher. There's a tab with all of their assignments in it that they haven't done yet. With the way that it's set up for us. I don't know how it's going to be for anybody across the country, around the world that's listening. But I can go, show me your computer and click a button, and I know everything this motherfucker didn't do. So there's no lies to tell.
Yeah.
It's a simple and plain. Give me your phone. Give me your PlayStation controllers. Like, you're done. You're done.
Damn,
go
man.
do your work. They got none of the shit we could
Back
get away
in the
with.
day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Right?
Back
It's
when you
over.
could go and get that, you could catch that progress report before it got to the crib.
Bruh.
I don't know. I guess they ain't send that.
They ain't send it,
My
man,
bad.
you know?
I guess ain't. You ain't get a report card this semester? Nah, we do every other semester now.
The slick move was you get the progress report and then just intercept it for 2 weeks. Now you know which grade you need to bring up. And you give it to him, be like, oh, it fell in my notebook. But look, I know this says it's a C, but
I got that up
here go
there.
these A's. I got these A's right here.
Look at them. I got all of them. Bro, I remember I had gotten so good at forgery. Back when they would print the shit out and be them
You
little
was that
dots and
kid?
shit.
Not that
Bro,
kid.
was I? I have turned a D into a B.
Yeah.
But if you erase it enough a little bit, you could create the little space there.
It depend on the ink that the teacher used.
And then back when we used pencils, back fucking 20 years ago, and everything was fucking gray, you just fucking lightly color that bitch in a little bit. You know what I mean?
You can that
goddamn make sure it's like you gotta rub it out a little bit. Like, okay,
that wasn't
all right,
working
that's
on
perfect.
Mama Jean. Wasn't working at
No?
all. But
Man.
if you got it off, you got it off. You know where I got that from? Turning the D into the B thing was The Simpsons. Bart had he had a magnifying glass looking at his report card, trying to get that bitch to look right. I was like, man, you know what? Is it easier to just study? No.
It is easier to just study because you only get one shot.
Oh yeah, if you fuck it up, now
That's
you in
it.
trouble for trying to lie.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No.
Yo, I got fucked up so bad one time.
Not even spanked. Fucked up.
The teacher, I always got fucked up. I never got spankings. But the teacher, that's why I keep my mom at my house. The teacher,
Full circle.
She sent the progress report home with us. But then at that time, the school decided to also start mailing the motherfuckers to the house. So I didn't gave her the progress report. That I doctored that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Put my fucking Da Vinci on that hoe.
Oh, you tried it. And
I was good. Then she got the real shit in the mail.
Oh.
Whew.
I don't know why we went through all of that, because all we were doing was buying ourselves time. Just a little bit. And then what did we do with the time we bought? Not a damn thing. We ain't used the time to bring our grades up.
Attention to detail is all we were doing. Attention to detail. We was doing attention to detail.
In the wrong direction.
No. I mean, sometimes you gotta be flexible. You gotta be fluid in situations. Adapt, overcome.
Did you overcome that ass whooping that happened after?
Not that one. No, I got
no, you did not.
I got two of them.
Oh, you got the 2 for beating. That's when you know you done fucked up. Oh, was it the beating for lying and for hiding the progress report?
I got one for nigga. Does it matter? I got two.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Why do moms act like it's 2 different whoopings when it's really just one long ass whooping?
Oh, she just took a break.
Yeah, it's just one
Goddamn.
long Lord of the Rings ass Titanic ass long ass whooping.
She threw out her fucking shoulder and then went and got fucking Tommy John surgery and came back and gave some more of that belt.
Just switching arms. Beat you with the left one and beat you with the right one.
Nah, my mom was she's a righty. She's a closer.
I had a southpaw.
Yo, you had a southpaw?
I couldn't even see where them shots was coming from.
Like, on the left side? Oh, yeah. That shit sting different on the left.
Whap, whap, whap. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's it. Chilled out.
Good,
then my timeline exploded with some wet ass pussy. So, I'm sure yours did too.
It exploded. Let's tell the people why it was exploding.
Oh, yeah. For those of you that live under a rock, or for our white listeners that just don't care,
white ass pussy.
Is that what WAP?
Oh, she got a white ass pussy.
No, you smell pork. Just that white ass pussy. No. Yeah, so Cardi B collabed with Meg Thee Stallion after a hiatus of sorts. Cardi was trying to renegotiate her album deals. I know Meg was going through some issues with that too. And boom, the two biggest female MCs in the world right now, next to Nicki, jumped on together to collab and make the horniest video of 2020 thus far, which might just be what we need right now in a COVID time.
Okay.
Some wet ass pussy just sounds nice. Sounds nice.
Wet ass pussy is cool. Yeah,
it is.
I mean, everyone likes wet ass pussy.
I hope so. Yeah,
but that's gotta be. I know we're in a time where you're dumbing down everything, but that's like, come on, man. Like,
what are you saying?
Can we be a little bit clever? Can we just be a little bit clever? I mean, it's so.
No, it is clever. They put They put a dot between the W and the A and behind the P, so it's like WAP. And you know when you first before you saw the video, did you know that that's what it stood for?
No.
All right, see, so it could have been anything. It was I thought it was like, oh, they smacking the ass, because it had to be something about vagina. You know how when you go to Spotify and you type in an artist, they give you like their top 5 songs that people are listening to.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, I never really listened to Meg, never really listened to Cardi. Let me listen to 5 Cardi songs and listen to 5 Meg songs. Now this song WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, is a Cardi vehicle, so it's probably gonna be on whatever album she's coming out with.
Right.
But if you listen to 5 Cardi songs and 5 Meg songs, Meg is talking about her pussy 195% of all 5 songs.
I like Cardi's album.
It was okay. It was okay. But what I mean is she's talking about some other stuff in there on occasion. Yeah, she talk about stripping and this and that, but
be careful with me. You know what I mean?
Every time Meg starts talking, she's talking very, very aggressively about her vagina. I mean, like Cardi sound like she probably give you some good pussy, and I believe her when she say she got that wet. I don't know why, just something about the way she puts it, I believe it. Meg just sound like she might hurt you. I feel like you gotta stretch for Meg.
What if she's bad in bed? Talk all that shit, and then because she thinks she's so bad, talk all that shit, then get in bed, and you like, oh wow, really? Because somebody else that was like that is Janet Jackson. She makes the nastiest records.
That's true.
And she was getting her ass passed around like a motherfucker.
That's true. But I feel like Meg ain't getting passed around. I feel like when she leaves,
she just got here.
I feel like if you go in that bedroom with her, you're gonna be fucked up when you're done. You're gonna need ice.
She got shot by Tory Lanez.
That just mean that he couldn't handle it. Like, I bet.
Oh, is that what that meant?
Maybe. Maybe. And he's small too. She probably just picked Tory Lanez all the way up and just shoved him in the pussy. And then she just and like spit him out. And he just
like a
pow.
Like a pinball and shit.
Yeah, doom. And then he just jumped.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
And he slipped all the way out. Remember how Neo slipped out of that little pod with the goo on him?
That's nasty.
I think that's what happened. And then he was scared and didn't know where he was, so he just started bucking off shots, man.
I don't know, man. I just know that right now you haven't heard anyone come out and say she got good pussy.
Offset brought Cardi flowers on stage. The baby be talking about how good her shit is.
Who?
You remember
Meg?
that shit? Yeah. The
Man,
baby.
that's a song.
Nah, for whatever reason.
That's a
Yeah,
song.
songs is songs, okay? But for whatever reason, when I heard that song with Meg and the baby, I was
Yes.
like, oh yeah, they
You
fucked.
believe he fucked?
I believe they destroyed a hotel room. I
just think
believe
that's a
they was
fucking
like
song.
fucking on top of the TV and all types of shit. Like, I think
Nah.
it was a horrible day for the housekeeper.
It's just two motherfuckers making a song, and it's her song, so we gonna come in there talking that shit for her. I get it.
He said he hungry. This pussy in the kitchen. I was like, damn, Meg. You know how much shit is in my kitchen?
I know we killed Halle Berry for this shit. I know you ain't never hear shit about it. You know, we have. There's never been anyone say anything about Janet Jackson, and she got some really, really good fucking songs.
Yeah, she does. Velvet Rope was the whole album.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit was. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not gonna put her there yet. Because I just don't see, like you said, Offset came on once Cardi found out that he was fucking around, which does she have good pussy? I don't know. But once he found out
I think you can get cheated on, but that doesn't mean your pussy ain't good.
That's true. He came on stage mid-performance. Hey, baby, you can't look what you need. Look here, take it, please. I'm apologizing to you in front of all these people. I'm interrupting your whole set. I'm setting off your set to give you these flowers and apologize.
And here's my thing with that. Like, it's not an accident that he made it on stage. Like,
oh nah.
Can me and you just go into the Cardi? I got flowers for Miss B.
Nah, but that was her husband. So yeah, he's probably like, let me go out here real quick. We talked about this. Anyway, about the WAP song, WAP video. What you got?
All right. I heard the song, and first I saw Wet and Gushy because that's the way that the video plays. You know what I'm saying?
God. Yeah.
When it's a very, very well put together video, you can tell that bitch is expensive. And I loved, this is when I knew, I was like, okay, they about to go all in on this wet pussy shit. At the beginning of the video, they're outside that mansion, you remember? And they're going into the house and they pass the statue and this and that. And a flood of juice, I can't even call it water, comes under the door. That is, I guess, supposed to be vaginal secretion.
Right.
She peeing on niggas. So I was like, okay, this is where we going with this, you know? Okay, let's talk about raps.
Okay.
Meg rapped circles around Cardi on this track.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that as oh my God, this is a lyrical masterpiece, but it was clear that Meg came to rap. And Meg was, and Cardi was going, you hit that little dangly thing back in my throat. Like,
she was talking that shit though.
Both of them was. I think Meg is rude.
Cardi was talking that.
Cardi was talking like, man, this shit good in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Meg,
put that shit in the back of my mouth, motherfucker.
Yeah. Meg had me afraid. Like, she disrespectful. If didn't she say something like if he eat my ass, he a bottom feeder?
Yeah, bottom feeder.
Don't call me that.
No,
don't call me that.
No catfish, motherfucker. Get the fuck
out
of here.
Don't call me no catfish.
Fuck out of here.
How would you feel? You down there pleasing your woman? You're like, oh, you a bottom feeder ass nigga.
You know,
do you keep going?
Nah,
you don't keep going? Yeah,
nah.
I'm leaving, Megan.
Put my pants on, Miss Stallion. I'm out.
You gonna leave with your mouth smelling like ass? I'm gonna go to her bathroom. I'm gonna wash up.
You gonna use her toothbrush and shit? Fucking. I'm gonna show this motherfucker.
You a catfish now too?
You a catfish ass bitch.
But yeah, people. Go ahead.
I watched the video. I wasn't impressed. I'm sorry. It looked
with
maybe
the video
just
or the
desensitized. I mean, the song wasn't impressive. The video wasn't impressive. You know what I did immediately after watching that video? I went and watched Nicki Minaj's Anaconda.
Oh, okay.
And I prefer that video
to
over this
one.
video.
Ah. But
so I was like,
overall,
but video I've seen lately.
Do you prefer Nicki over Cardi in general?
No,
Okay,
I
I
would
was
prefer
wondering.
Cardi.
Yeah,
I would prefer Cardi. I mean,
and
not musically, but like if there was a personal situation,
yeah. Cardi's more authentic to me.
you know, Cardi giving it up. I mean,
I believe everything she says about her
I do
sexual
too.
prowess.
You
Everything.
don't say hit that dangly thing in the back of my throat if you ain't done that shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
speaking that? Yeah, that's that life is art shit or art is life or whatever the fuck it is. But
And
you
then
should
it was
hit that
relatable.
dangly thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
way Cardi was saying it was more relatable. I was like, you know what? I too have had to park a large vehicle in a small
Mhm.
garage, and I appreciate you acknowledging how difficult that is to do.
But no, you just tell she was like fucking choke me, goddamn spit in my mouth, fucking
Spit in
hard.
my
Like,
mouth,
you were
though.
like, yo, This
Like,
bitch is
like you know what?
she's not playing,
I don't even want to do that, but wow,
Yo.
I can.
bruh. She is not playing. She's talking about choking me. Like, she's legit.
Yeah, yeah.
Meg is
And-
rapping, being fun, but that shit, Cardi's like, nah, I did this shit last night.
Well, check it out. And this too. Anytime any artist is featured on somebody else's track, as
Yeah.
the feature, you got to show out.
Yeah.
We talk about that all the time with like what the
Mhm.
most famous one I can think of is Renegade, when Eminem came and destroyed Jay on that
Oof.
track.
Oh, you
But
gonna say that out loud?
I mean, he did.
Okay.
And shit, Eminem did it twice because he did the shit to T.I. too. On All She Wrote.
Oh yeah.
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Em, you're being rude. Like, so somebody should have called him right there and be like, how many of these goats you gonna do this shit to? Anyway,
Everybody.
back to Meg and Cardi. So yeah, Meg has some shit. It's like, if anybody is gonna listen to Cardi's new album and has never heard me before, they
Yeah.
gonna know I can rap.
Yeah, for sure.
This Cardi's album, I know what she's gonna do, and she can just sit there and kind of have fun with it.
Mhm.
But people, I hated people criticizing her for saying that little dangly thing back in that throat instead of saying uvula. I don't want to hear no chick say uvula to me in the bed. Ooh, touch my uvula with it. I mean, like, are we at the doctor's office?
We talking about down here by your pussy?
Right, is there uvula in there too?
Is
God
that-
damn, I
you
need
got
to do
two
some
of 'em?
research.
Shit.
Is it in the anus? Where is that at? So yeah, I need you to be like, hey, put it on that little dangly thing in the back of my throat. Y'all say men are stupid all the time. While my dick is hard, ain't no blood in my brain. I know
I think-
exactly
yeah.
where the dangly
Mhm.
thing
Oh,
in the
yeah.
back of your throat is while I'm hard. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna lean into your mouth.
Yes, sir.
That's
boss.
it's a whole nother vibe, you know.
Yes, sir, boss. Put that thing right there in the back of your throat, good boss.
Stick it in that green
Stick
mile.
that green mile in there, boss.
But
Oh,
I don't know
man.
about your timeline, man, on some real shit with this song. Why are
Okay.
people so mad about them talking sexually in 2020 and giving them this? They're not being good role models for our women. And how come they can't present themselves better? And where is that coming from to you? I got a theory, but where's that coming from?
It's about like people are expecting everyone to act a certain way all the fucking time. If you're, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you to all you people listening out here, all you mothers with daughters, okay, all you fathers with daughters, okay. If you're looking at motherfucking Cardi B
Preach to him.
to be your daughter's fucking role model, you are fucking up.
What am
You
I
are
doing?
fucking up. You
what am I
fucking-
doing?
You are fucking her life up. What the fuck is wrong with you?
All day.
You're mad that Meg the Stallion, if you're mad that Cardi B, that's like, you know, it's like saying being mad at fucking Janet Jackme for not being a great role model to your fucking daughter.
Like, dog,
What do
her,
you
her
expect?
name is Meg the Stallion. When have you ever referred to a female as a stallion
Mhm.
that wasn't riding dick? You ain't never
Right.
been in church and be like, oh yeah, that's Miss Esther the Stallion. No,
Yeah.
like
Nah,
that's not how
nah.
that works, man. I expect them to do what they're doing. Every artist don't owe you role model.
Nah, at all.
Can you
Why would you
imagine
expect that?
our podcast taking off and them going, man, I really wish Marcus would just be there for the kids more.
I'll be there. I'll send them some money to them little Africa channels.
Yeah, eat
I
your fruit snacks after I
Yeah, I got a
tear
couple
your mama
quarters.
pussy up. Like all your fruit snack. I'm leaving the packages in the box and everything.
Oh,
Empty packets.
oh man.
You gonna know what your mama been doing.
doing.
Your mama
I
pussy
got
in the
more
kitchen.
Doritos. Nah, nigga, you ain't got no Doritos.
None. You got flakes.
I ate them
Enjoy.
Doritos and your mama.
Flaming hot. No, that ain't
Flaming
bad.
hot. Your mama pussy flaming hot Doritos. Oh,
Flaming
man.
ass, some FAP.
Oh shit, from flaming ass pussy. Wow.
But yeah, man, I don't get that. I really don't. I was like, man, there's a lot of people I could look up to as role models. I can go to
Right.
Michelle O if I want just that. This is a woman right here. We got the Claire Huxtables.
Do that.
Do that. Let Cardi make her ratchet music. There's a market for it. It's gonna be played somewhere. Wet ass pussy is gonna get played in strip clubs for the next 10 years.
Oh,
Regardless how you feel about the song, regardless how I feel about the song, regardless how Marcus feel about the song. That is a money maker. That song was designed to print cash, period. For both of them.
Know, out of all the people that are fucking on social media talking about how much they don't like, men included, men, women, whoever, talking that shit about how bad this video is, how bad of a look this is for these two young women that are superstars or getting close to that anyway. How many times in your life, how many times this year, well, not this year, let's not do it because this year's been fucked up. Everybody been inside. But up until 2020, how many times were you in a position, especially men, men, in a position where you were fucking at a strip club propositioning a woman while throwing dirty ass money in her fucking face?
Shout out to Dirty Money too. She was
and now you over here talking about some. I can't believe they would make this song.
Yeah,
nigga. A year ago, you were in fucking some dirty ass strip club throwing some dirty ass money. That is someone else's daughter in her face.
Yeah, it real fast, and you was hoping she'd come home with you.
Yeah.
Now dudes be in a strip club being like, I'm gonna be the guy. I'm the guy she's going home with. She been dancing all night. Yeah, come on now. And look, we got to go in on the fellas too. Fellas, stop being hypocrites. Stop being hypocrites. I saw a lot of men on my timeline talking about why do they have to present themselves this way for our young women. And one, you just look stupid because I know what you're doing. You're hoping that the female that you're trying to fuck that's on your timeline sees you uplifting women, king. Uplifting your queen, you know, so you're corny. Off top, I'm looking at you like a simp. Two, we can't pretend when songs like this come out that we don't have a song where the beat is literally a bed squeaking and us going, what it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get in them guts?
That was my shit.
It's still the shit.
It's still the
shit.
But
we men talk about fucking all the time in music. We talk about these hoes all the time in music. This rich nigga dick, it ain't free.
There's some hoes in this house. I like the way to flip that though. That
dog,
was nice.
All day. I didn't listen to the song at all today, but all day I had that boom, boom.
Yeah.
And there's some hoes in this. The beat goes super hard.
And that's what I thought. That's kind of why I was disappointed in the song. Because I'm thinking when that sample came on, I was like, oh shit, this shit finna be hard. And then we got some wet ass pussy. Okay, we going back to we doing third grade rap.
Yeah, we rudimentary with this shit, and it was. But you know what it reminded me of? Before you hold that thought, it reminded me of Hey Ma, not in the sense of it being a great song. Hey Ma was just catchy.
Yeah,
and they won't saying nothing, but it rode forever because it was just catchy. But go ahead.
Oh, about and the women that are loving this song, love it. I want you to love it. Have a good time with it. Make some TikTok videos or some dick talk videos or whatever the fuck you're gonna make.
Dick talk,
right? But I don't want to hear that shit about this is. You can't defend this video by saying it's showing the empowerment of the woman body and through sexuality and all this shit. This is not the time for that. Have fun with it, but don't come out here talking about that shit when these motherfuckers are half naked, twerking and shit.
Yeah, this
body glistening and all that shit. Like, don't have fun with it, but don't act like this is like some kind of fucking female sexual empowerment fucking
hear me
video.
Roar. Yeah,
this is not that.
They can be two different things, ladies. Yes. Every time a female is like, "Oh, I'm free in my sexuality," doesn't mean that it has to be the the poster child for your movements. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be the song that's hot right now. Y'all get to twerk in the mirror to, yeah, I got this wet ass pussy, even if it ain't. We don't know that.
Got
But
that
don't
dap.
start hashtagging, because I hate seeing y'all now. Everybody hashtagging WAP. Anytime they put a sexual meme up, they put
Oh, it's
WAP next to it.
Oh, okay, that's what it is, though, man.
And then when I hashtag whack under it, then y'all want to inbox me mad. I don't like it.
All right. So, let's get out of this shit.
Yeah.
So, we can go for some wet ass pussy to let's do some wet ass politics.
Oh,
So-
this vice ass prezi.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that, boy.
I know you was. No. I'm gonna respect her. I'm gonna respect her first.
She's fine though, dog.
She is fine, dog. She really is. I've always thought that. And all politics aside, right?
Okay.
This is absolutely historic. I don't
It
care
is.
how you feel about her, man. This is the first African American, first Asian American woman, person of color, whatever you want to call her, that makes you
Yeah.
feel good at night. You know what I'm saying? On a major political party's presidential ticket.
Yeah.
Give it up, man. Like, you have to give it up for that. Like,
Big
that
deal.
it's crazy to me that people immediately start trying to find a reason not to like her. Now, I'm gonna say that, knowing there's some people shaking their head right now, because I know that a lot of people, and if you don't know who we're talking about, Kamala Harris, vice presidential pick for Joe Biden. There's a lot of people that don't like her because of her record as a prosecutor
Mhm.
and things of that nature. But if you can't even stop for a second to appreciate the fact that in our lifetime, we saw not one, but two people of color on a major presidential ticket, man, you're already missing the point. It's progress regardless how you feel about her track record.
Yeah, she might be president because Biden is like, well, I guess him and Trump are like the same age about. So
Yeah, he's old as fuck too. So I saw somebody post like, we got a black president, y'all. He got like 6
on.
months left. I was like, come on, man, don't do that.
yeah,
Don't do that.
it's a big deal though. I'm glad she got on. I was rooting for her as far as a presidential candidate goes, but I just knew that she wasn't gonna even come close to it. It's just the way America's built. America's not ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
America is still dealing with the backlash of having Barack Obama as president for 8 years. That's all this shit you're seeing in America right now. These crazy ass motherfuckers out here in the street.
Gross overreaction.
Yeah. This is a boomerang effect of they had to sit in the woods in their fucking tree houses in their little redneck parties or in their whatever their fucking white collar fucking purge basements and shit. Mad that they had to look at the TV and see a cool ass, collected ass black man as president. Smooth, intelligent, charismatic, all those things. They had to watch that shit for 8 years. So as soon as Trump came around, they were all for that shit.
It was like party time. Yeah.
So I knew she wasn't going to get in, or I knew she wasn't going to run for president or be picked as the person to run for president based off of that. But the fact that there were a lot of other women that were strong suited as well to run as a vice presidential pick for Joe Biden, for it to be Kamala Harris is a big deal, man. It's major.
It's real major, man. I feel like, and I hate to say this, I feel like black people are almost programmed to support black, right?
Yeah.
Support black, buy black, black owned, black love, all that good stuff. Until that black motherfucker try to lead something. And that's when the crab in the barrel starts. Right. Okay, let's talk about her. How do you feel about her whole prosecution record thing? Because this is my thing with it. Yes, she was a DA.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I had to do some digging on this because I was like, well, what exactly was it she did? Yes, she said she smoked, and at the same time, her job required her to put people in jail that were breaking the law. If weed was illegal where you was and you got caught, you put yourself in a position to have to see the judge. So let's start with some sort of, and I know I'm gonna get fried for that. I don't give a fuck. Start with some sort of personal accountability for you had weed, you got caught with it. Don't go on the back end. Well, she shouldn't have gave me that much time. If you already a black person in America sitting saying you feel like the system is stacked against us, why are you putting yourself in a position to have that system judge you?
Right.
I'm always gonna feel that way. Sue me. But also, with that being her past experience in the DA and her knowing that that's some of the things she did wrong. Is it possible she learned from it at this point? Is it possible she's looked back and said, I could have done some things differently, and maybe we just haven't heard her see it yet? I feel like black folks got such a high standard for politicians that they don't have for anybody else in the world, and most of them ain't even gonna fucking vote, but they on Facebook telling other people not to vote. I'll never understand that. I'm like, you're not doing anything to better any of these situations, and then you want to split the vote and not stay focused on the fact that we got to get this motherfucker out of the White House. That should be priority one, is getting somebody new in there. Let's be real. If Biden get in there with Ms. Harris, Vice President Harris, who do you think running the country? Who running the country?
I would say it's definitely, I would say it's definitely Bernie Sanders and then her as like a tag team.
You gonna call Bernie whenever he needs something?
He's already working with Biden.
Oh, okay.
They're working together right now. So it'll be Bernie, and then alongside of him will be Kamala. I mean, I can't imagine Bernie not having some kind of advisory role in that cabinet, just since they're working so closely together. But let me tell you something. And I was having a discussion with my uncle when he was rooting for Kamala. He's like, she's going to be the presidential pick, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. Well, why not? Why not? She's got all the tools. She's smart. She speaks so well, as the white people say. She's a great speaker.
Hate that shit.
She's got all these great attributes. And I said, here's what's going to happen. I said, a lot of people don't know that her husband is white. She talks all this Compton shit, which is cool. I'm from the streets. I'm from Compton. I'm a minority. I get it. But when people find out her husband is white, a lot of this black love is going to fucking go out the window.
What was I talking about with Terry Crews? What was I saying, dog?
She's not going to understand. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? She's not going to understand what we do or what we go through as black people. She's an exception. She made it and married a white man and blah, 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 blah. So people had to like just get like, here's one reason I don't hold her record in California against her as a DA. I don't fucking live in California. I didn't when she was the DA.
Neither did I.
Why do I give a fuck about what she did then? I don't know this motherfucker.
Here's the only thing that I do agree with people on when they're like, all right, fuck Kamala Harris. And this is what I found when I was doing my research. Yes, she put a lot of African Americans away. She put a lot of other people away too.
Yeah.
But the issue I do have with the way that she conducted herself was when new information, new evidence would come to light, she wouldn't go back and revisit those cases to get them either out of jail or reduce sentences. Right. That is 100% wrong.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That is 100% wrong. But again, I'm also not going to put myself in a position I have to see the judge.
Well, I mean,
so,
I can't, don't say that.
I mean, I'm not, okay, when I say that, and I'm going to clarify, because I know people be ready to find a loophole in some shit that you say, especially in this type of shit. So, of course, I wasn't born into a situation where my back was against the wall and I had to do shit that maybe put you in that situation. Granted, I 100% agree with that, and I 100% sympathize with that. I'm just saying that every black man is brought up, and woman, knowing that the system is already stacked against you.
Yeah.
So at what point do you go, is this shit worth it when I know I'm not going to get a fair shake when I stand in front of that judge? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's true, but you could fuck around and go to a happy hour after work, have a couple of beers, be driving home, minding your business. As a black man, the cops see you and say, I'm going to pull this motherfucker over.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that. I'm not saying that's not a thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just sometimes, I mean, things are changing now, especially with the drug laws, especially out on the West Coast. So maybe, people understand there's hindsight. Let's see what the fuck she got to say about, because she's going to get, like, Trump is going to hit her with that shit.
Well, she's not going to have to talk to him. She's going to have to talk to Pence.
No. Trump is going to be talking about her ass every
Okay,
day.
I'm thinking about debates. Oh, he already is.
Yeah,
She's been announced for about, 4 or 5 days as of this pod coming out. And he's already tweeted. He's already called her nasty.
Yeah.
Shit that's just not becoming of a president. And I'm like, attack anything on her record that you want to. That's what these debates is about. All it is a damn freestyle battle. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah. So she's gonna get hit with that shit. I find it interesting, man. I was listening to this fucking another podcast. I won't even say the name of this motherfucker.
Yeah, we need some money.
But they were talking about like how genius Trump's messaging is, because
What?
people tune into it to see what he's gonna say, and his messaging is so genius that people are tuning into it to check it out and understand what he's saying. And I'm like, is that what the fuck?
Genius.
I mean, it's like tuning into a fucking train wreck. Like you're only watching this shit to hear how fucking dumb
he sounds.
Genius would be if you watch this motherfucker and you had one idea about him, you watch it and you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. I can see how he did that. I understand that concept.
Like when we first saw Barack, like it was like,
Yeah.
yo, who is this
Who's
dude?
this dude? This motherfucker spitting.
Immediately,
This
yeah,
dude-
right?
With this dude, it's like, how can you even in your mind, how can you even come to the idea that what he is saying is genius? Because you tuned in to watch how much of a fucking idiot he sounds. I mean, it's fucking mind-boggling that anybody would even like that would even come out of somebody's mouth.
The only
Especially
thing
with two motherfuckers.
I
This is
can think
crazy.
that people mean when they say that is his ability to reach what at this point I have to call the lowest common denominator. He
That's what it
speaks fluent stupid.
Oh yeah. He got that.
And
locked.
I know you've seen that movie Idiocracy.
Yeah.
That's a documentary damn near now. Stupid people breed faster than smart people. And for whatever reason, when he talks, they completely understand what he's saying. He speaks at that 5th grade level that
Right.
they talk
Shorter
to.
words,
Small
a lot of
words,
adjectives.
a lot of adjectives, a lot of insults, a lot of
Yeah.
the things that we're all taught as communicators in a relationship. You've lost the argument when you start doing the lowbrow stuff.
Right.
So on day one of finding out that Joe Biden has picked an African-American woman, you choose to call her nasty. I
Yeah.
can't respect you as a man to respect you as POTUS if you can't respect her as a woman. Off top.
He
And
gonna
you
come
have
out
to-
of pocket and say
No.
something stupid.
That was when he first did it. I was watching it and he was trying to at first just trying to attack her record. He had his notes in front of him, right?
Mhm.
So he's sitting there with a little pad and he's reading. And eventually, as soon as he looked up, nasty flew out of his mouth.
Yeah.
It was like, I can't wait to say what I really want to say about this woman.
Bruh. He is gonna let something come out of his mouth because he goes off cuff all the time. And I don't think he knows what he's gonna say.
No, he doesn't.
It's just was it like Men in Black? They got the little nigga in their head with the controls and shit.
The little green aliens.
Yeah. That motherfucker gonna fall asleep and it's gonna be autopilot. And he gonna say something of the wrong shit. And I mean, I think it's already over for him. Just put it out there. I think he's done. I think he's
I
done.
hope so, man. I really do.
Um,
But I would. The way the problem. The reason I have a fallback when I think that way is because I feel like black people are already starting to split the vote amongst themselves.
Nah, we ain't voting for Trump, dog, or Kanye.
It's not that they're gonna vote for Trump; it's that they're not gonna vote
No, I think they'll
because
vote.
they're finding everybody's hung up on this prosecution record. People that ain't in jail
Yeah.
are hung up on this prosecution record. We got to get Trump out of there, man. We can figure the rest of the shit out later, but do we really want to keep dealing with this for another 4
I might
years?
not vote, but I get it.
Come on, man. You got to go to the polls, bro. Don't do that. We got to use
I
our
live in
platform
Alabama,
responsibly.
dog.
I don't give a shit. Just go.
No, if the popular vote mattered, I would go to the polls.
And that's why most people end up not going. So, and I've talked about this here before. I'm in California. I'm not worried about that state not turning blue on that map. And I see a bunch of Republicans that live near me constantly talking in their own vacuum about Trump, da da da. And I'm like, all of y'all that are excited, Trump didn't get in office because of none of y'all that have an address here.
Exactly.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all need to go ahead somewhere. Y'all didn't help this at all, but you still got to go put your name in that box. You got to.
I'll see.
Do your civic duty, bro. And then, like, okay, when
it's to please that booty.
WAP. You got to call it
ass booty. Is that what the gay people say?
WAB? Oh. Nah, I don't like it.
Oh, shout out to all my homosexuals out there.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. We love y'all. I know we got something to listen to the pod. This is yeah, we do.
Nice. What's up, y'all?
They closeted, but they there.
Oh shit.
But anyway, love y'all, wags.
What? Mm-mm.
No, that don't work. We're not gonna use that one. This is my all right. Last thing on the presidential run.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she made mistakes in her past, right?
Okay.
Do we want somebody leading the country that hasn't made mistakes? Because we act like we want somebody perfect in there, and
it's impossible.
Barack had to be. He had to be the closest thing to Jesus to be black and win the presidency, right?
Yeah.
But like seriously, do we want somebody running, quote unquote, the greatest nation in the world that has never made a mistake to know to learn from that mistake?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the president that's never touched a hot stove. I don't.
No, you definitely have to have somebody that's been through something, but then to go through something is for somebody to bring it back up again later. And if you can come back and say, yes, this did happen. This is how I corrected that. I found a solution to that. Then yeah. So
well, that's why I think Trump got in there, honestly. All of his mistakes, because he wasn't a politician, have been very public. So when it comes down to dirt to look up, except for the like shit that started coming out with like his sexual misconduct allegations and stuff that people just acted like they didn't hear for whatever reason, deaf ears on that one. It was, oh well, shit. Yeah, we know about his bankruptcies. We know about this. We know about the women. We know. So for whatever reason, that made people feel more comfortable with him being in office because there was nothing to dig up. I don't understand it.
Oh, because everything was already out there?
Yeah, I'll never understand it.
You know who he is? All right.
And now that he's there, I'm like, why do you still want this?
But we still don't know who he is. I mean, I still want to see his motherfucking taxes. I ain't forgot about that shit.
Oh, yeah, he wants us to forget about that. Like, that's not something he want to give up to either.
Fuck you.
Was that the cornbread from Life? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he gonna eat his own bones.
Fuck you.
You know what I loved about that scene, dog? Like, after he did it, he looked at Claude like, yep, that's how you do it. That's it.
That's how you do it.
like he disappeared.
Yeah.
Like Goldmouth disappeared right after that. Like, no, he's still there. You still got to see him.
Cornbread, nigga. For real.
Oh,
right,
man.
What's next, man?
Oh, man. What else we got? You want to, do you want to issue this shut the fuck up award, or should I go? Do you want to?
You can go ahead. Well, I mean, okay, it's sports related, so I'll jump in there.
All right. He clipped him though. Yeah.
Okay, he did clip him. Somebody should have clipped her ass.
God damn.
All right. So it's come to our attention that the woman that you love to hate, Aisha Curry, is at it again. So on Twitter, and you know what? I don't have to look this up. I already know what the fuck happened. On Twitter, I believe Damian Lillard came out and said something like, one of the best point guards in the fucking league, blah, 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 right? Then she comes behind him and says something that sounds like, my husband, Steph Curry, has put all of y'all out of the playoffs.
Dog. No, hold on, let me stop you. She said, I'm going to delete this soon.
Yes, that's the part.
But, and then goes on to say that shit about Damian Lillard, PG, which is Paul George. See, I do know a little bit about sports. I like fucking with y'all. And Patrick
Beverly.
Patrick Beverly, yes. And puts all three of their pictures on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
okay, wait,
hold on.
Time out. So, this is for you, Aisha.
You could shut the fuck up.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess that means you need to shut the fuck up. That's what I do if I don't have no army. I would fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's right.
Just shut the fuck up.
Right? So,
why
do this? Because here's the thing about this
nasty.
shit. You don't have to deal with this shit.
At all.
Okay? You put that fucking smoke out there. You know you're talking to some fucking killers.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
put Dame Lillard's fucking picture up there. Patrick fucking Beverly's picture up. Look, you put Paul George's pic. These are fucking hired hitmen.
This ain't a movie,
especially
dog.
fucking Damian. So
He
now
just
you out
put
here
up,
talking
like,
shit.
Damian Lillard just put up like 60.
60.
60.
Dog, shut the fuck up. I gotta go deal with these niggas.
Dog. Do you know
You
how
out
much
here being
harder
fucking cute. Man,
Your- your wife
I can't
making your
stand
job
her ass,
harder?
dog.
you
Like,
go to
no,
work
it's-
and your wife done
it's
called your boss and said some
Yeah.
dumb shit, and
Oh,
now you
bruh.
got to deal with it at work. Now
No, here it is. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gunning for you, Steph. If
Oh,
I'm
bruh.
Damian Lillard, if I'm Paul George, if I'm PB, I see you on the court, I
Dog.
am definitely making an example out of your ass just because your
Oh,
wife
man.
won't shut up. No, don't tell me that you're going to delete it later. Let's break this
Nah.
shit down, dog. Let's break
Then
this
you
shit
gonna
down.
delete. Okay, so here's the thing. It's equivalent to a woman being in a gym.
All
With
right.
some like a gym, and they got some like little MMA shit going on in the fucking gym. Right? And nobody says shit to her. Nobody says a fucking word to her. And it's three guys over there saying, I'm the best motherfucker in here. I got that judo shit down. Well, I'm the best wrestler here. Now I got the best hands in here. And she says, my husband will whoop all y'all asses.
And he ain't even there.
He ain't even
He
there.
ain't even there that day.
He show up to come and pick your ass up from the fucking gym. And there's four niggas outside like, so
I don't like that shit. I
she
don't like
said
that shit.
She said that you got them hands, cuz.
Mhm.
Wait, she said what? I just, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of like I'm fast and I'm elusive. I don't really be, you know what I'm saying, getting in the dirt and shit. And wrestling
Nah.
around.
She done already said you the man around these
She just
parts.
said
So
you the man around this motherfucker. So now what?
what you
From
gonna
now
do?
on, whenever the fuck you go out there, guess who you gotta deal with?
And it's it's worse when you an unknown nigga. Cause like you said, if you're that dude and you go pick your girl up from the gym, she been in there talking shit, you don't know that they saw you necessarily. But when you go to the gym, they're like, oh, you with old girl. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, she was talking that shit. Okay.
You step up on the basketball court, you just shooting around, but they're like, hey, let's play a pickup game real quick,
Let's play
dog.
pick it real quick. No.
All right, man. You want to be on my team? Nah, nigga, I want you over there.
Yeah, next time now you're getting your ass bust because this motherfucker can't shut the fuck up. Look, ladies, don't put your dude in a fucking situation
Wow.
that he didn't ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, nobody was talking to you.
Take your time. Take your time.
Why you going and looking for a fight for me, bitch?
Ooh, for me, bitch.
Why? I was minding my business. I was minding my business,
my
dog.
gosh. That shit,
And
man.
then you gonna say, I'm gonna delete this later. So now that's, you know what? When you say that, when you
To
preface
me,
it by saying that,
you
that's what everybody
already
get the-
know this some shit I'm
Yo.
not supposed
Yo.
to say.
exactly.
This is not my space.
exactly,
I shouldn't be here. I'm gonna catch some shit for this.
bruh.
And you're
Shut the fuck
Aisha
up.
Curry. I can post something and say I'm gonna delete it later. Because not too many people gonna goddamn see it. Not enough for it to make national news and to piss off three amazing ballers that my
Why
significant
does he
other
let her
gotta
do
deal
that?
with. That's
Why is he letting her
dumb.
do that? Do you think he does? He's like, go ahead. Do you think it's a comment? Hey, I'm gonna post this. Is that cool? He's like, yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I don't. I believe he was out doing some other shit. He's out practicing or something, and he gets a text, or his publicist is like,
Yo,
dog.
bruh.
Remember when
Yeah.
old girl was scratching up Day car?
Yeah.
I believe that's how it go.
That crazy bitch. out there.
Say again. I really believe that's what happens, dog.
Yo, don't do that, man.
What are you
Don't fucking
doing,
do that.
girl? And real
Just
shit,
shut the fuck up.
real shit, dog. I used to love Aisha Curry.
I still got love for her, but just shut the fuck up.
She won't shut up though. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. I can't with
Why are
the
you doing that? I don't give a fuck about and then ladies, and don't hit me with the fucking bullshit about she being a cheerleader for her man.
That's not being a cheerleader.
That's not the same fucking thing.
That's not the same thing at all.
Nobody asked her shit. Nobody talking to you.
And then for real,
Fuck.
hey Steph, Steph,
Man,
if you ever listening, Steph, just so you know, she following Damian Lillard.
Is she for real?
To see his tweet. Why you following him to respond to it?
No, maybe somebody showed it to her.
Nah, dog. Nah, I think she over there getting caked up.
It's
dumb. It's dumb.
Wow. Don't do that. Why are
she
you
talked
doing
too
that,
much.
man?
She talked too much.
Make your life easy, baby girl. You ain't got to do that. We know who Steph Curry is.
And you already in the building. You already in the bag. You had your cooking thing. I was following the cooking thing. I don't know if you saw any of her, like, the episodes of her cooking. I think she could throw down in the kitchen.
I didn't watch Curry in the kitchen.
Dog, her food
She
looks
cooks
amazing. It's all spicy. She's like, I got tweets that's spicy too. Nah, man, like all she got to do is stay in her lane and shut up. And
shut the fuck up.
This goes away.
It's so easy, man. I don't know why people make life hard for other people.
To me, just that beginning of the statement, you knew this was not gonna go well. So why do it at all in the limelight?
I'm gonna delete this later. Is the worst shit you could have said before.
She can post the word hi, and it's gonna make news because people are gonna wonder why she just said hi. You know who you are.
She might have been high to fucking do that. Like, why are you doing that?
God damn it! I think she should get dunked on every time she do that.
Bruh.
I think they should make her stand in the paint and everybody that she named gets to just like right on her.
Do you?
Balls in the face in front of Steph every time she do it.
No, that's far because now there's other people's balls in her face and that's not cool.
Yeah, but
it turns to an open marriage and we can't have that.
And then it's an entanglement and then August Alsina gonna make a song. Hey, dog, it's August. We can cheat, right? It's August
for that to happen.
I mean, well, now we got to do it for Will, and it's August. Like I thought that was
doing shit for Will, for Billy, William,
Billy. Hey, did you hear? I know we were talking about the Fresh Prince and Martin on the episode that the Fresh Prince is getting a reboot as a dramatic series.
I don't want to see it.
Why not?
Because
I think this answers your question, though.
Why would I want to be a dramatic? Is he going to be Uncle Phil? Uncle Will?
No, he's not going to be Uncle Phil. All right, about a year and a half. Uncle Will. You're home to my house. Nah, he'd be in the cab with the younger new Will Smith and shit. Nah.
It'll be his son playing his younger self.
The Fresh Junior of Bel Air. Hell no.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago, somebody made a short film and put it on YouTube that reimagined the Fresh Prince as a dramatic series. If you haven't seen it, y'all check it out. If you type in Fresh Prince, it'll pop up on YouTube. And it was really good. Like, seriously, I was watching it and was shocked at how well it was put together. And the kid that was playing Will Smith's character did such an amazing job. I was like, okay, this might be actually good. Well, it went viral. And then Will Smith saw it. And that gave him the idea to pitch it. And I think it will be interesting, but I think it just proved my point of what I was saying before. The Fresh Prince, people always compare that to Martin and ask what was the best. And I was like, these are two completely different types of shows. Martin can't have a serious take on itself. The Fresh Prince dealt with...
There was never a serious episode of Martin?
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is there can't be a serious reimagining of it that has Martin playing Shanae and Roscoe and the don't you know no good nigga.
I
and
think he could. That'd be funny.
It's a different vibe with Martin. Remember Martin fought like a rat? I remember crying, falling off my couch, watching him punch that furry puppy looking thing. Like I was crying. That can't be in a. It's just a different tone. It's a different vibe.
It had to be different. It couldn't be that. It couldn't be the laugh track. It would have to be different.
Fresh Prince never went that far with their silly. That I remember. So I can't imagine this doing that. That's all I mean. That's all I mean.
I mean, as a dramatic series, okay, I could see it. I'll be interested. I'll watch a couple. But to me, I don't know what. How long does that last on television? Like, how long is anything interesting lasting on television? The last thing that was interesting, last thing on television that I thought was pretty good was Modern Family. That was like 11 seasons.
Grey's Anatomy's still on. Are you
People
talking
still
about
watch that?
dramatic? No, people still do. Are you talking about dramatic? I just want to make sure.
I just mean like scheduled television. Like
Okay.
I know this is coming on tonight. I'm gonna make sure I DVR if I don't watch it right now. No, it's This Is Us.
This Is Us. That's the one I was trying to think of.
I'll put Grey's in there. Modern Family's over now. I'm just trying to think about what are people like. This is scheduled television. I know when this is coming out. I gotta check it out.
Well, I don't think anybody
for a
watches.
long time, it was The Walking Dead.
I don't think anybody watches scheduled TV when it comes on. Everything I watch is like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon.
That's what I mean. Like, so if you drop it on Hulu, let's say, and I'm gonna say something about Hulu in a second. If you talk about to drop it on Hulu, then yeah, I understand that. Like now you could drop a series, boom. You give me 9 episodes, 10 episodes, I can get into it, see if I like it or not. But if you put that shit on on a weekly type of schedule, we'll see you every Wednesday night at 8:00 on fucking CBS or some shit. I don't think things are just gravitating to that anymore. I think new shows are breaking on Hulu, Netflix, and etc. Back to Hulu. I want to take something back. I said 2 things I'm gonna take back. Well, no, 2 things I want to address.
Okay, interesting.
I talked about the Old Republic and Charlize Theron, right?
Yeah, that wasn't Hulu. I wasn't
gonna watch it. I said I had 2 things.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, let me give you shit when I want to give you shit, Marcus. Roll with me. Yeah, damn. the old guard.
Old guard, Charlize Theron. I'm still not watching that bullshit. Second thing.
I'm sitting here like, he watched it. I hate when you make me sit up with my posture. That's rude.
So, Hulu. I was shitting on Hulu saying it was the Xbox of fucking streaming services, right?
Yeah.
I'm into that shit. I like Hulu, like for real now.
Why?
I can actually see how people would prefer Hulu over Netflix.
What show changed that? One show had to change that.
Not one show. I've watched I can't remember his name. I'm not gonna fuck it up. My man that was in The Wire, homeboy with the shotgun, running around robbing people. Can't remember his name. Got a scar on his face. He was in fucking Boardwalk Empire. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
These guys' show is produced by Vice or was produced by Vice on Hulu, where he basically just goes in the hood or these different kind of like, dangerous areas and shows how people getting their money drug wise. Right. I think that shit is fucking fly. Not even just drug wise. Just traveling around the world, showing how people are doing illegal shit, getting money. I just think it's just fucking super interesting. That shit. That rapper Action Bronson, he's got a show called Fucking Delicious on Hulu. That shit's fucking fire. I'm all about watching food shows, shit like that. That's my jam.
Food shows, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be cooking like a motherfucker. So that's my thing. That shit. A bunch of fucking movies, man. God damn it. Well, basically, like I was just scrolling through this shit over the weekend. I'm like, okay, they got a bunch of shit on here. This TV shows, Blackish is on there, and they got the fucking series of Blackish. And I was somebody that I didn't watch Blackish because I thought it was gonna be some cornball shit. Not gonna lie to you,
I did too at first.
I didn't want to watch no fucking laugh tracky ass fucking black sitcom again. If I wanted to watch some Tyler Perry bullshit, I could tune into that.
Yeah, it's far from that, bro.
Right. So, but Blackish is fucking dope. That shit's on there. I mean, I was just flipping through it like, man, I can't even. It's a whole new library.
Yeah,
and I've had Hulu for a while.
That's the flip. Like when you go to Netflix, even the shows that aren't in the same vein, they feel like Netflix. Right. Hulu just has a different feel to anything they put out, including, like you said, the cooking shows, the travel shows.
Yeah,
they feel a little. They feel a little brighter. I don't even know how else to put it. So yeah, that for us, Hulu is Blackish, Grownish, Mixedish. Like those 3, you kind of got to watch together. They're all 3 really good shows.
I can't do too many issues. I'm gonna just do the one.
Well, honestly, I want you to. I would love to hear what you think about fucking Mixedish.
Okay.
I really would. Bo is a mixed family. So her dad on is like this racist white dude. He be saying the wild, you know,
Oh, wow. Okay.
you know how on
okay.
Blackish when he goes to
You
work,
had me a racist white guy.
dog, it's it's phenomenal
Yeah.
racism that makes you laugh and shake your head. You know, oh my god, that
I
type
got
of
it.
shit.
I got it.
So yeah, you know how when Dre goes to work on Blackish and they sitting
Mhm.
at that conference room table, the boss always says some shit that just shouldn't be said.
Right. Like
Multiply
Yeah,
that by
gotcha.
like 10 and listen
Oh,
to this
damn.
dad. It's because it's set back in like the 80s, 90s. So or 70s, 80s,
Okay.
80s, 90s. So he's like all the way
He's
in.
wilding. Yeah.
Bruh. It's phenomenal racism. Is
I'll
all I
check
can.
it out. It's
yeah.
phenomenal racism. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
It really
I'll
is.
check it
It
out.
really is.
But no, I'm sorry, Hulu. I didn't mean to shit on y'all like that. What's
Charlize?
No, I ain't talking about her. The Wu-Tang doc is on fucking Hulu. I was watching Brockmire, which is something I find fucking hilarious. Brockmire's on Hulu about a fucking old drunken fucking baseball announcer that gets kicked out of fucking the major leagues and goes down to some. It's just watch it.
Roger
anyway,
Dorn?
There's a Roger Dorn. Shout out to Major Leagues, man.
Greatest
no,
baseball
it's good.
movies ever.
I shit on it pretty bad. I used to probably pretty. I would never. I would say, oh man, I'm not fucking with Hulu. Hulu is good. It's good. It's good.
Good,
They don't
good
have
on
as
you.
much. They don't have as much original shit as Netflix does. But they got some good content on there. Like so.
The issue with all of them, every streaming service has like the one show that makes you need the streaming service for. Like Disney Plus is The Mandalorian. That's like the greatest shit Disney and Star Wars has ever fucking done. And then I know for a while with Hulu, it was The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if they're still making
they
it.
fucking
But,
in that?
oh my god, do they?
Okay,
but it's not. It's not the type of fucking
like
the sex.
Love?
No, the sex scene that I saw, it was like a dude hitting the pussy. And the wife was behind her, like cradling her, like what the chick's like laying in the wife's arms while the husband is hitting it, looking at his wife.
I guess she must have that WAP.
Hey, that's the first episode. That's that handmaid ass pussy. That
oh,
hap.
Shit, for real?
That's that hap. Yeah.
Hap?
That's that hap, dog.
Damn. Straight up. Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
man.
no, I can't watch that. I can't watch that shit.
No, for real. Watch just the first episode, because what I just said.
Tale?
What I just said, that's the first episode. So
Handmaid's Tale?
Yes.
I can't. I just remember something. I can't watch that shit. I'm going through something right now.
All right, I guess we'll talk about that off mic. Sounds
no,
hot.
Talk about it right now. No,
what's
no,
wrong, man?
I'm abstaining
From The Handmaid's Tale, or from sex?
From fucking yeah,
from sleeping with a girl while the wife holds her down.
No more having ladies. No more. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Damn it.
But nah, man, I'm just abstaining right now. I'm not having any conjugal visits with anyone, including myself.
Oh, are you celebrate?
Am I celebrating? Nigga?
Yeah,
what?
you celebrate. And that's not the word.
That's
you
what it is.
you celebrate.
No, just kind of like
Not even with yourself, man. You got to touch your own meat. Come on now.
No, nothing.
Damn.
It's been like 2 weeks.
So you just got full Nivea bottles all over the house.
Yeah, straight up. Damn, Nivea lights gonna go out.
No wonder your skin. See, your skin is glowing. You ain't brushed your head and shit. Like, yeah, man. That's what happens, man. You got to get that out. You got to get that about you, dog.
Nah, man. Nope.
Yeah.
I ain't. But what sucks is like the discomfort isn't fun. The discomfort isn't fun.
Discomfort of not nutting.
Yeah, like.
Listen, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'd be wearing compression drawers, nigga. Like,
bro,
ain't no way.
Let me tell you what. When I sat down on this fucking stool, I was like, bro, I was like, my God.
Oh,
come on,
man.
Be gentle, fellas.
I ain't gone 2 weeks without nutting since I was 16, nigga. Like,
man, let me tell you,
it's getting up out of here some kind of way.
It's different. It's a self-control exercise and self-control.
Okay. Is this something that you like one day came to and said, I'm doing this. I want to know I have the self-control to do it. Yeah. So man. How long are you doing this for?
Probably going to get like a month or two.
2?
Yeah, Mike.
Are you saving yourself for someone?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna bust out like a super soaker when you Oh man.
Yo, it is. I'm not recommending this for anybody. I'm
Don't
just
do
saying
it.
this is some. Yeah, just like don't put
No,
yourself.
don't do it.
Hove did that, so hopefully you. Oh shit.
Yeah, don't
Hopefully
do
you don't
that.
have to go through that.
You just had
It's
to
not
adjust your
fun.
nuts.
Yo.
Saw that? Nigga. I think your balls knew you was talking about him. It's like, you neglectful
nigga.
bitch.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm
Yo,
down
yo.
here.
They down there just running into each other like, yo, y'all gotta relax.
Oh man. Hey, you know what? I'm curious to see how this affects your mood over the next couple of weeks. You gonna get nice as fuck. Nah, you gonna get more aggressive.
Yeah.
You gonna get way more aggressive. This gonna be a good pod next pod. Yeah, damn it.
It's gonna be yeah. It's gonna be something. That's kind of like motherfuckers don't know when I let one off. They're gonna be like, oh man, what do you want to talk about?
They gonna say
You
some
wanna talk about
wild shit online. You gonna be like, man, it's whatever, dog.
It's whatever.
But like, wait a minute, Marcus, why you ain't go in on him? Why you ain't go in?
Mm,
Man, it ain't worth it, dog. Make love, not hate.
whatever. Yeah. I'm telling you. But
I'm gonna start the podcast. You gonna be all relieved and shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, this your man, Marcus Palmer. You gonna be like, be safe, show love, peace. I'm be like, hey, dog, that's for the end. What you
Yeah.
doing?
What's up?
That's for the end.
We're in here, you guys.
You gonna be like, but I'm relaxed now. Nah. You gonna be pinching your ears and shit. Speaking of self-love, real quick, man. Let me switch gears.
Okay.
So in the news this week, Lakeith Stanfield, okay?
Yeah.
For those of you that aren't familiar with the name, you're definitely familiar with the actor. If y'all are like me, it's a lot of black actors in Hollywood, and I'm bad with names, period. But they're amazing, and for whatever reason, I can never remember their names until I see it again.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But Lakeith Stanfield, you saw him in Get Out. He was in I'm Sorry to Bother You movie that went way left at the end. If you haven't seen it,
ATL.
ATL.
I'm not Atlanta. It's called Atlanta. It's called Atlanta, right?
ATL. Well,
it's
ATL is the way that it's written out. If you look it up, type ATL. It's on Hulu too. But
it is. It is.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let me preface this with this: absolutely phenomenal actor. I love seeing every role he's been in.
Yeah.
And they're all different too. That's hard to do. Like you see, like we
he
talk
was
about
Uncut Gems just recently.
He's in Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
We talk about Denzel a lot, and we talk about how Denzel is the same in damn near every movie. Lakeith Stanfield is very, very versatile of an actor. But this past weekend or week, he was on Twitter tweeting some very hurtful comments and self-hurtful, like he was planning on doing harm to himself comments on Twitter. And he did, of course, like Aisha, delete them later on. But fortunately, I respect these. I don't respect that shit Aisha did. So this isn't a shut the fuck up or anything. He posted a pill bottle. And the quote in the tweet was, I like to be by myself because I can hurt myself. And no one tells me to stop or fakes like they care. Now, y'all can imagine, this is a man that's in a lot of movies. Twitter verified movie star. Of course, people get concerned and this and that. We talk about men's mental health up here, right? Yep. Different actors started reaching out to Lakeith to make sure he was okay. Eventually, he tweeted another tweet basically saying, I'm okay. I'm not going to hurt myself. I appreciate y'all reaching out. As much as a part of me has always felt like people that really want to kill themselves don't make these kind of tweets, right?
Right.
But on a previous pod, shout out to Derek. He listens to the pod regularly, and he asked me a question. He was like, I would love for you to answer this question. And this is what it made me think of. He was like, how much of yourself are you willing to give to this podcast?
Okay.
And when I saw what Lakeith put talking about, I can hurt myself and no one tells me to stop or fakes like they care. What did I tell you about Hollywood, Marcus? Remember I was telling you, like, that place makes you act fake and feel fake a lot. And that's me talking from the standpoint of somebody that hasn't made it to where Lakeith Stanfield is.
Okay.
He constantly, when he wakes up, is surrounded by yes men, people trying to get him to this new project, to, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he's on a movie set, people pretend like they give a shit.
I understand. But
so,
you got no, never mind. Go ahead.
This is what I'm saying. I tell people all the time, I don't live in LA because when I get done doing my shit down there, I get to go home and be a real person again. That's a lot harder when you're a movie star. I have to imagine that it is. So I honestly felt this. I was like, shit, he's probably surrounded by people that pretend they give a shit about his well-being all day, but it's because they're getting a check from his well-being.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Now,
hear you, but I don't agree with that.
you don't have to, and I want to hear what you think. This is the other side of that coin. Why the fuck you posting like you gonna hurt yourself for the attention? And the reason I say that is because the pill bottle was like some blood pressure medication or something. It wasn't like I can't remember exactly what it was. And I hate to say this, man. Like there's people that are on my friends list that I almost can put on my calendar that they will post I just want to end it all annually. And they've been doing it for the last 8 years. To the point that last year, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, welcome to Illegal Opinions. This year, she did that shit again. And I had told one of my homeboys that we both know. I was like, all right, she's about due for her annual I'm gonna kill myself post when a dude leave her. And she did it. So I put a GIF underneath her comment of DJ Khaled. Another one.
She's still with us, right?
And yes, she is.
Okay.
And this chick put the laughing emoji on the DJ Khaled.
See?
At that point, I can't believe you anymore. And I know what they say. I've been through it. I've seen the advocate, the victim advocates, all that. We're supposed to believe every single case and reach out to every person. If like clockwork, I can almost put on my Google calendar that you're gonna do this shit. I can't with it after a while. It's harder to feel sympathy for somebody that cries wolf. We all got taught that in school. I haven't seen Lakeith Stanfield do this. So I'm hoping that whatever the brother was going through that night, he gets better on. So that's me.
Well, I mean, there's a cry for help, and I believe there's also a cry for attention.
Okay.
And that seemed like a cry for attention when you're fucking just showing us your blood pressure pills and doing that kind of a thing. But the hard part about that, like the crying wolf thing, is something that you want to play with people's lives, right? So nobody's gonna not take that seriously because of who he is, and he's important to people and shit like that. Now, on the Hollywood making go crazy thing, I just have a hard time. I have a hard time believing that, because I'm a believer that money will just reinforce and exaggerate who you already are, personality wise, shit like that. Think of like the biggest stars in Hollywood, actors. Your Denzels, your fucking Mel Gibsons, your fucking Tom Cruises, your Halle Berry's. I hate saying her name like she's a big star in Hollywood. Give me somebody else.
She was. So I mean,
Samuel Jackson.
Make your point.
Right. No, nigga, I'm gonna take some more names. Fuck
what
you.
I'm saying is it's the same shit, whether she was big back then or now.
Okay, Samuel Jackson.
She was.
Who else? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Who else? You got any more big names in Hollywood?
You going with they're not crazy? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah. They're not fucking crazy. You don't see fucking Denzel out there doing no dumbass shit. Hell, you don't see Will Smith doing no dumbass shit. You don't see Tom Cruise doing.
He doing Jada.
He ain't doing Jada either, I guess. Shit. I don't know, but you don't see them out there doing no wild ass, stupid ass shit, like posting fucking pictures of them about to kill themselves on fucking Instagram.
Everybody's different though, so you don't know.
But that's a lot of the top tier niggas that ain't doing that.
I completely understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is everybody has to deal with this Hollywood shit differently. Lakeith Stanfield ain't The Rock. He ain't Denzel. He's up there, but he ain't them.
So, I mean, even at a lower level, you shouldn't be, at a lower level, you don't have that pressure.
I hear what you're saying with the money thing, all right? I'm not talking about the money thing. I ain't got the Hollywood money.
You said supporting people.
This is what I'm saying. When I would go down there, and this is like, we talk with Brandon West. We go down to the Improv. We was at the Improv. D-Ray walk in. We're in there. We're schmoozing. We're trying to get next to this person, get introduced to this person. When I left LA to go back home, I've said this, I live like an hour and a half outside of LA. I was fucking exhausted, bro.
Right.
Because you're constantly even if it's you in character.
Okay.
Now he's much higher than me. Okay, Lakeith is much higher than I am. It's exhausting having to be out there and play the games you have to play in Hollywood, and people are pretending to give a shit whether they want to deal with you or work with you or not. I think that gets exhausting at some point.
People have fucking 9 to 5s where they do that shit every fucking day.
Dog, that doesn't mean that everybody can deal with it the same way. You know, some people just don't deal. Have you seen any of his interviews?
No.
He's a weird cat anyway. I saw him like lick his feet in an interview with somebody.
I saw him in an interview.
He put his foot in his mouth while he was talking to somebody. Yeah. I saw him on Jimmy Kimmel.
He's just a strange dude.
So he might be a strange.
That's not Hollywood. That's you being strange.
What I'm saying is different people have different mental faculties about them. So when they get that fame, whether they were ready for it or not, they got to be ready to deal with it. Let's say this podcast blow up tomorrow. Like people were saying, how much of yourself are you willing to give? Are you willing to give so much that it makes you want to post some shit like that? We're not in his head to know what triggered him to do that.
And no, I wouldn't.
You don't know that.
I do know that. I know who I am.
I'm pretty sure he am. So you saying before he posted that, he was like, oh yeah, I would post some shit like this.
I think this motherfucker was a stage actor that got Hollywooded, got a little big, and now he has access to shit he didn't have access to before. So you got access to fucking probably more money, more drugs, and now you're surrounding yourself with the people that you seek love. And now you figure out that the people that you think love you don't love you. Now all of a sudden you want to go all fucking Kurt Cobain and shit. And let me sit over here in the corner by myself.
That's okay.
And post these pictures about these pills. So now people that actually, now the love that I'm missing, because why else do that shit? You only do it because you want the fucking attention.
Now, okay, I'm going to agree with you on half of that. Like I was saying with old girl that always posts annually. At some point, I got to assume you just want the attention. And it's hard to differentiate because God forbid one day I wake up and she actually hurt herself. Will I feel a little bit fucked up? Yes, but just a little bit because you've been doing this shit fucking death fishing me for 8 years. That's a whole different bag. Mm-hmm. With Lakeith, this is his first time doing this shit. Could it be a cry for help? Yes. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you need help or that you need somebody to fucking talk to.
Right.
And I need to know and see which way that it's going through time. I already know you're a weird cat.
You're gonna automatically say it's Hollywood doing that to him? It could just be him.
The way that he
Hollywood, but
I put it on Hollywood because of the way he worded it. When you go, no one tells me to stop or fakes like they care. That is a very Hollywood
that
statement.
Could be just a having fake friends around you period thing.
Straight up to my face. It could be. But in his position, it got way too serious. I don't like it. In his position, I can see that being a Hollywood thing. And again, hey, just so y'all listen and know, we don't know shit about shit. We having a conversation about some shit. I don't know this nigga at all. Love Dave Chappelle.
I hope he's good and he's
yeah, we talking about it, but this is what I'm saying with legal opinions, man. We gotta have these conversations. I could have got up here and just been like, I wish Lakeith well. I want to break this shit down. I want to find out why. I'm watching this story to see what else comes out about it. What was going on with him that night? Was he drunk? Was he high on some shit he ain't never been high on before?
Maybe.
Because that's another thing Hollywood do is give you access to fucking drugs you didn't know you could try. Some fun shit out there.
Speaking of drugs, you want to talk about Russia's new discovery?
9.
That's
Wait,
Germany.
That's Germany. That's Germany. Goddamn. Yeah. So and we'll get ready and close out, man, and save the rest of the shit for another Disney. Hell yeah. Russia has rushed. Russia has rushed. Sincere is back, baby. Saying that they have a COVID-19 vaccine.
Double entendre.
So yeah, COVID-19 vaccine. Russia says they already got it. I did some research. You know how many clinical trials they did?
No.
76.
That ain't gonna do it.
They ain't enough. They ain't enough.
They ain't enough.
Like Smokey, this ain't enough.
76 over 2 weeks and shit.
Dog. Yeah, I'm like, they did 76.
They all lived. Give niggas some water.
I know that, and at the time, if you're listening to this and you're one of those people that are following this closely, they've done more. But at the time that they went ahead and said, hey, we got this shit figured out, they did it at 76 clinical trials, human trials, 76 people. I think 76 people could have accidentally got better.
Or just
You know
didn't
what I'm
have
saying?
shit.
Or just didn't have the shit. Like, the asymptomatic people, they keep saying
Yeah.
people asymptomatic. It don't affect some people. Maybe they didn't have pre-existing conditions. To me, everybody that you test need to have the sugars at a minimum.
The sugars at the minimum.
At a minimum. You got to have the beatus with a leg missing. And then I'll believe that this shit worked. But yeah, man. So, of course, Trump... That's he probably called his boy Putin and was like, "So you got it? Can I have one?
That. Let me get one. Let me get about a dime.
Melania's on the iron lung. Like, can you?
Let me get.
We still ain't seen where is Melania? I'm gonna ask that every pod till she pop back up.
Around that motherfucker, dog.
I know she don't, but at least saw her before COVID-19.
Bruh, hold on. I don't know if we
didn't you at least see her?
Yo, every now and then, but she don't want to be around this dude. I don't know if we talked about it here or not, but she. Okay, Russia might have a vaccine. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. We'll get back to it.
I was like, are we not talking about that anymore?
But she, before she moved to DC, she had their fucking. What's the thing that rich people get? Rich people get when they get married. So that fucking
shit.
What the fuck?
The AIDS vaccine.
Oh shit! No, not that. They get they don't get
Epstein's house.
STDs. They get
what the fuck you talking about?
What the fuck did they get before they get married? I can't remember.
A prenup?
A prenup. All right.
Is that the word you were searching for? I thought I was wrong.
You said AIDS.
Oh, I threw you off with the AIDS. I said AIDS vaccine.
Look, man. So before she would move to DC, before she would move to DC, she had them she had to go with lawyers to renegotiate her prenup before she moved to live in the White House.
Really?
That's what took her so long to move down there.
Huh. I didn't know that.
It wasn't about fucking school. It was about the fact that she was like, if I'm gonna have to be around your ass like that, for the cameras and shit, I'm gonna need some shit.
I'm pretty sure she got like a wing all to herself where she's just like, don't let him in here. I don't want to deal with him.
I got my own Secret Service. Like, no, you can't come in here.
Melania, call me. Call me if you're listening, man.
I mean,
I got you.
We all just seen you naked already, girl.
I know. We know what's up. What's up with that?
So what? You think she got it?
Tap. She got that tap, that Trump ass pussy.
Nobody want no Trump ass pussy. Ew.
He's spitting it out
like a Trump steak. Get that shit out of here.
Oh, yeah, that don't sound good.
So you think she got it? That's why she out of here. You ain't seen her.
Honestly, yeah, that was my first conspiracy theory on it. Was I don't think she's dead or anything. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I do feel like maybe she either got sick. Different people in the White House have gotten it, and every time that shit comes out in the news, it goes away really, really fast. Amazon will shut down a warehouse. The White House still open. Everybody's still coming in.
What went away fast was when the president from Brazil, who came out and said he had the shit, after talking all that shit about it, it ain't real. It's some bullshit. Come to find out, this nigga got this shit.
Everybody that talk about it get that shit. Everybody talk bad about it.
It's the candy man, man. It's just the candy man.
COVID.
Candy man. So
big black nigga pop up behind you and cough on you in the mirror.
Some bees and shit flying around. Anyway,
the COVID man. We need to write that script,
bruh. So
that'd be a funny sketch.
But he went away. Write it down. The COVID man. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, we'll do that.
He went away. He came out, said he had that shit, and you ain't heard nothing from that motherfucker since then. So either he doing really bad or really, really bad.
Yeah, you know and if it's really bad, then that's why you ain't seen no public appearances. So, I mean, at this point, why aren't people asking? You haven't even heard anybody ask where she's at.
Because you so used to her not being around, like she's like a fucking afterthought.
But for any other president, imagine Barack being in the White House and all of a sudden Michelle is never around him.
That's different, man.
It's not different. It's not different.
It's not. It is different because they were the Obamas are a severely exposed family. They show their daughters. They showed them all together having a good time. They show them fucking doing the Christmas tree shit, the Thanksgiving shit, not feeding football players McDonald's and fucking Wendy's and Taco Bell and shit.
How about that? And but that's what I'm saying. They had to be that perfect.
Yeah,
as a unit.
They did it.
To be
they did it.
a black dog. Nobody I've seen in the White House carried it with such grace as a family. I'm not talking about his politics.
Right.
I'm talking about them as a family unit.
The office, putting respect
name on the office.
Oh, that office. So, but you saw them all the time. The kids were always around. They went to school in DC, right? So that's different. This dude's kids and this dude's family, you never see his fucking tall ass 13-year-old son. He on HGH. You know how his son's like fucking 6'4"? He's like 13 years old. What the fuck? But you never see. I thought he was a Secret Service nigga walking with them one day. I'm like, that nigga tall, big ass dude.
You a lanky ass. Yeah.
And I have another theory about that too. But you never see his kids and him together all at once. You only see him with fucking Ivanka, or is that his daughter's name?
Ivanka? Yeah, Ivanka's so bad.
She is bad. I mean, too bad that she attached to that shit. But here's my theory about him and his kids. I don't think. No, those two boys,
Donald Jr.
Those two dudes are his kids. Like, them came from his balls. I don't think the two daughters and the son, I don't think that's coming from his dick.
You don't think Ivanka's his?
Nope. I don't think Ivanka's his at all.
That might make sense as to why he always trying to beat. He always comes across creepy with her to me. I remember seeing them.
She a bad motherfucker.
She bad, and I would just the way he would like look at her on The Apprentice back in the day. Like he'd like look over like, what do you think? And then he like
her titties.
Bite that bottom lip on her. Like,
Yo, I don't think those are his kids. I think the two boys are his, but I don't think those other three. I don't think the two daughters, and I don't think that the oldest son or the youngest son is his. I think so. I just can't see Ivanka being like, yeah, put that thing in here, daddy. Nah, get that up out of here.
Oh God, it's so gross.
Could you imagine Trump fucking somebody?
No. How you even grip her hips with little hands? Like that's weird. That's weird.
With his wrists.
Put his wrists on her like real tight on her sides.
Yeah, he just wrapped his legs around her and shit.
Oh my God. You keep your legs closed, okay? I'm gonna wrap mine around the outside.
They do the position. We saw that position where it was like the girls on top and the dude's legs are all propped
up in the air on her shoulders.
Yeah. He got his legs up and open.
Oh, that's a horrible visual. No, fuck this. We out of here.
Open all night. Open all night. We here all night like Waffle House.
Oh God, Waffle House had president. No. Hey, we up out of here, man. I can't with that. Now I gotta go drink and get that visual out of my head. Did you see when there was somebody shooting outside the White House and they came and got him after press conference?
Yeah.
He reacted like they told him Paw Patrol was going off.
What?
He's like, oh, all right.
But you see,
didn't like no sense of urgency. They even told him like they was like, man, hey, somebody fucking, you know what you do.
He can't appear scared. Just like with the fucking when he was rushed off somewhere. I can't remember where it was. He was rushed off somewhere and he was like, the White House thing when they was out there fucking about to get it popping at the White House.
Yeah.
I went down there to check the sheets down in the safe room. I didn't stay down there.
Yeah.
Just like when he was running for president and he was on stage and the goddamn mariachi band in the back started playing and that motherfucker got shook as fuck.
He got real scared.
He was like, oh, and then he saw Secret Service was like, no, it's okay. Let me at him.
He saw Desperado and was like, one of them got that case for Bucho back there.
Go ahead. Bucho gonna boot your ass. You fuck around.
That's what he thought, man. Yeah, I remember the first thing he put out was that I didn't go to the bunker. That was the first statement they made was they didn't take me to the bunker. They took me to my office. I was like, I bet your office in the bunker.
Around. I was like, yeah, this is good. And I went.
He probably went down to the bunker, and Ivanka was like, "Didn't I tell you to get the fuck out of here? It's my bunker."
Down there making a sweater and shit. Like, didn't I tell you? God damn it.
We done had this conversation.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stay out of my bunker.
This is my bomb shelter from your bomb ass.
I will shoot all these nukes off. You bring your ass down here again.
God
Like,
damn. What a
oh man. Hey, thank y'all for listening, man, to another pod. We love y'all to death. Justice for Breonna Taylor, man. Get them motherfuckers in jail. I still ain't forgot, like,
Yeah,
at all.
We on it. We on it.
I
we
ain't
on it.
forgot. I know they still out there protesting, man. Y'all keep doing what you doing. Change gonna come, and vote. Damn it, vote. I
Yeah,
think
vote.
we ended up on Trump 3 different times. We didn't mean
Nationally
to.
and locally, vote.
Yes, that's how you make that change happen,
Even though
man.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna vote nationally. But,
We need you. We need you.
do as I say, not as I do.
You that kind of parent. Hey, hey, y'all. Make sure y'all don't let this be your best kept secret, man. Tell your friends. Y'all go subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to Legal Opinions at Illegal
To
Opinions
the
Podcast on
IG.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram. About to start hitting that motherfucker hard. Go check
For
us
sure.
out over there, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We always will, man. Marcus, take us out.
All right. Hey, actually, before we go,
All right.
because
Oh, shit.
we are men of our word.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a scavenger hunt.
Oh my God. You gonna give it to her?
Yeah.
We ain't never gonna hear the end of this shit.
So we had a bit of a scavenger hunt, and avid listener, number one.
I already got a
fan,
headache.
We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. So we shout out to what's her name?
Just LJ. That's all we're gonna go with.
LJ Torres.
You said the whole
LJ
thing. I was just gonna give her LJ.
Torres. I think her last name is Torres. So just fucking around.
Yeah.
LJ, thank you for playing. You win. You got it. We are men of our words, so we're gonna do that for you. Shout out to LJ. Shout out to everybody that's listening. We appreciate. Oh wow, you give her the old
Golf
Queen of
clap
England.
ass.
The old Queen of England. Queen of England clap.
Yeah, you was right, nigga. Whatever.
Oh wow, that's rude.
I love you, girl.
All right, but yeah. This is Legal Opinions. What the fuck? This is Legal Opinions podcast. Thank you guys for listening. All right. Podcast people don't like podcasts. All right, we out of here. You guys be safe. Show love. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out, nigga.
The fuck was that?